Hello everyone. I hope you are fine and you are enjoying every moment of your life. Viewers, today I'm going to discuss about our preparation about the general English and the general knowledge for the post of lecturer through Sindh Public Service Commission. As I had mentioned a few days back that I will be sharing the important areas that what are the important areas for general English we should prepare for and for general knowledge. So let's start from general English. If we look at the history of Sindh Public Service Commission, its past exams or the recent exams, the very important area or the very compulsory questions for general English they are picking is the words with similar meaning and the words with opposite meaning. Now, in every exam, 3-4 questions or maybe sometime more depending on the total number of the test, they are picking from these areas. But how to prepare for it? I never advise anyone to take a book of a vocabulary and start reading. Never. Rather, I believe that that portion should be left, and the time that you are spending for the preparation of vocab, that must be spent on some other areas. So maybe you remember the hundreds of words, the thousands of words, and we never know that what word the commission will be giving you in exam. So do not waste your time on this portion particularly. But I suggest that if you are reading a newspaper, that is very good. Try to note down the new words that are used in newspapers. The newspaper will help you to enhance your vocab, and at the same time it will help you to develop your general knowledge as well and the current affairs as well. So don't read any book for vocabulary. This is my personal experience, but if you have a different opinion, then you can go for it. I'm sharing my own experience that how I prepared. So I never wasted my time on vocab. Beside vocab, as we have seen in past few papers, the commission is constantly giving some question from analogy. So it's very important that you should go through the pages of analogy. It will help you. But I again believe this is the exam or test of IQ rather than your English. So again, if you are going through some pages, it might help you. So this is another portion, other area. Now beside this, the other important area that commission is picking, the questions are given, that is narration. In every exam we see that 1 or 2 questions they are from the part of the narration. So you must be well aware about the rules and regulation of narration, and I believe that when options are given there, it becomes easier for we people to pick the correct option. So this is another area, so be familiar about the rules of narration. Then active and passive voice, again 1 or 2 questions almost in every exam. So narration, passive voice, be familiar. Then if we discuss further, then it's the sentence correction. Now sentence correction, and every exam again the sentence is underlined and there are possible 1, 2 or more mistakes in that sentence, then you have to find out. Now if we look at the sentence correction, again there are the certain areas. There might be the mistake of a tense, might be the mistake of the subject verb agreement, or it might be the mistake of preposition. So you must be well aware of these prepositions, subject verb agreement and tenses. So these are the important areas. So you should go through these areas thoroughly. It will certainly help you. If we repeat that these important areas, as I said, the vocab and I said that we must not waste our time for it. Vocab, analogy, then we have the narration, then we have active voice, preposition, subject verb agreement, the sentence correction, the rules of narration, the tenses. You must be well aware that conditional tenses. So you must be well aware. So if you look at the history, I'm particularly speaking about the preparation for the post of lecturer. So for the post of lecturer, these are the certain areas. If you go through past paper, these are the areas where the questions are repeatedly picked. So don't go through the long books. So cover these areas, and I'm sure that it will work for you. Now if we talk about the general knowledge, again there are some major areas that we should cover. If we look at the trend of Sindh Public Service Commission, the many questions are related to the history of Sindh, the historical places of Sindh. So you must be well aware about the famous places of Sindh, the historical places, the forts, the mountain ranges, the lakes, the temples. For example, the last time it was asked that where is the grave of dog, or the mountain range, they might ask maybe the different forts, maybe the fort of Ranikoot, the Koteji and others. So you must be well aware of these historical places, and particularly if we talk about these historical places, again the places that are related to district Tharparkar. So again that you must be well aware of those places that are located in Tharparkar side. So they are picking some questions from there as well. So this is one of the most important areas, the historical places. So try to get knowledge about it, and I suggest there is a book that is written in Sindhi, Sindh Ji Tarikh Sawalan Jawaban Mein. So if you buy that book, that will certainly help you. Now beside this, you must be aware of the original names of famous poets. So maybe some question they pick from there, the original name of Sachal, the original name of Ayaz, the original name of Ustad Bukhari. So try to read such type of questions as well. Maybe some other famous people and their original names and their original places that where they were born. So these are the other important areas. Beside the history of Sindh, if we talk about the Pakistan affairs, again if we look at their past papers, there are major areas. So mostly if we talk about Pak affairs, the questions are picked from pre-partition. So focus on pre-partition, and after partition they will ask you about the different agreement between Pakistan and India, or the conflicts between Pakistan and India, the wars. So this is also a major area, the conflicts or the relations between Pakistan and India. Almost in every exam we have one or two questions from this area. So if you are going through the notes or books of Pakistan affairs, focus on these areas, it will certainly help you. Now if we talk about the Islamiyat or Islamic history, mostly this portion is excluded now in many exams, and I'm sure that they will clarify, the commission will clarify that whether there will be the portion of Islamiyat and Islamic history or not. If there is, then again the most of the questions or the majority of the questions are related to Islamic history rather than Islamiyat. So your focus should be on Islamic history, and in history again the most or the majority of the questions are related to the life of Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. So the events that are related to life of Holy Prophet, maybe in past few papers they were asking about the wives of Holy Prophet, their titles. So the major portion or the major area is the life of Holy Prophet and all the events that are related to the life of Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. But as I said that you must confirm that whether this portion is included or not. If this is not included, then there is no need to go through this. Viewers, if we talk about the current affairs, this is very important, and as I mentioned in the beginning of the this video, that you must read newspaper. That will help you in your current affairs, the general knowledge, and it will help you to enhance your vocab as well. So in the portion of current affairs, you must be well aware of different organizations, their heads, maybe the IMF, the FATF, the SARC, and the other the organizations that are related to UNO. So you must be well aware of these different organizations and their chiefs. So you must know that who is the chief of what organization and what country he or she belongs to. So this is another important area. Beside this, sometimes, not regularly, sometimes the question is picked about the currencies and the capitals. So if you go through it, that can help you. Maybe one question can help you. And another thing that is related to current affairs, that is about the cabinet. You must be well aware of the cabinet, the federal cabinet and the provincial cabinet, particularly the cabinet of Sindh government. So sometimes they are picking the question about the different ministers. They ask that who is the minister of, let's suppose, education, or maybe some other ministry. So you must be well aware of the cabinet members, that who are the ministers and what are their ministries. So this will certainly help you. And if you are going through newspaper, it will be very easy for you. Viewers, I hope that whatever I discuss, it will be helpful for you, and you will focus on these particular areas rather than reading so many irrelevant things. So this will certainly help you. Let me say again that I'm guiding particularly for the post of lecturer, where you have not more than 10 to 12 questions of general knowledge, and hardly you will have 20 questions related to general English and general knowledge. So this video or this little lecture is related to the preparation of post of lecturer particularly. For other exams, we have different important areas. So anyone who is preparing for the post of lecturer, this will certainly help that person. So in the end, I'm again thankful for you that you are watching this, and I'm expecting that this will help you as well. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe it now. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully meet you soon in some other video. Till then, goodbye.